Hi, my name is Shirley Schuler, and today I'm going to be talking about how attending a play based preschool can impact the social and emotional development of young children. When we think about students attending preschool for the first time, our mind might instantly jump to things like learning shapes, colors, numbers, even learning the alphabet. But what if I told you that children learning how to play matters more than learning the alphabet? A play based preschool intentionally sets up a learning environment where children can learn through play. This allows for children to learn things like self regulation skills, sharing, use of vocabulary words. For example, children playing in the block center, maybe they're building a tower or building a habitat for an animal. They are having to interact with other students. They're creating situations where they can have conflicts, but they can also resolve their conflicts. For this to be an intentional setup, there needs to be lots of modeling behaviors by the teacher with the students, playing, showing them how to use their words, giving them words to use, modeling conflict resolution. If a student is taking a block away from them, knocking down a tower, they can be taught to use their words like, can I have this when you're all done? Please don't knock over what I'm building. This is a skill that is so crucial for other stages of learning. Play-based preschools also supports the emotional regulation of students. So, for example, through play is really how children at this age, 3, 4, 5, really learn best and grasp these concepts. So they are learning important self-regulation skills with that conflict resolution. For example, two students might be playing in the kitchen center with dolls. They might like a specific doll. So they're learning how to take turns. They're learning how to regulate their emotions through play. They're also learning the important skill of empathy. So when they're playing with their friends, they're learning that, maybe sharing a toy with a friend or including a friend in play, they're learning empathy to be kind to one another. In my classroom, we use terms like, look at your friend's face. Does she look happy or does she look sad when you took that doll from them? How do you think that makes them feel? What's a better choice we could make? So these are all important stages of development. And this social emotional growth, according to Jean Piaget and Levi Vygotsky, is really is the best way to support this skill for children. Children are also learning how to manage their disappointments and vocabulary. So, for example, again, we talked about the block area, which is a great opportunity for this. So, when children are building a block tower, they have to manage being disappointed with the way the block tower turns out. Maybe learning to not get mad and knock the tower down themselves, to continue to try again if it falls over. They're also learning communication. So we're talking to them, we're saying things like, let's take a deep breath, let's try that again. So they're learning calming strategies, they're learning the communication, the vocabulary to facilitate those calming strategies with the guidance of the teacher. And according to Denham, in 1998, he found that children with stronger emotional competence in preschool demonstrate a better social adjustment and classroom behavior for lifelong learning and in later grades. Structured and unstructured play also provides opportunities for children to grow cognitively and also impact their peer interactions with one another. According to Levi Vygotsky, he emphasized that children's cognitive and social development is deeply influenced by peer interaction. Children who consistently engage in these interactions tend to show a stronger empathy and peer interaction and peer relationships over time. Play isn't just for fun, it's the first step toward becoming a resilient, empathetic, and successful individual. So the next time you see a child playing, remember that you are watching the future in action.